Hello, scholars, and welcome to week 8 of CJ 485 Methods of Research in Criminal Justice. Well, we're getting to the point where you're going your final videos from me, so I know that's going to be an exciting time for you. No more of these videos to have to listen to, but it should be an exciting point for you in this class beyond the videos because you have done everything you need to be successful in this class. Unlike many of your classes where week 8 is a struggle to complete and maybe catch up on your critical assignment that you haven't been working on. In this class, you have already done all the components, and all that we need to do is ensure that we put it together accurately and we submit it based upon a series of deadlines we have this week. So this is a good week for us, and hopefully you're excited to get through this week. For those of you that are moving on to the next term, we know that here in OPS we get that whole long weekend before we have to start our next class. So the earlier we can get some of these assignments in, the earlier we can take a couple days off before we start our brand new session. So let's look at what we have due here in week 8, and more importantly, those deadlines to ensure that we meet those deadlines because this is going to be a critical week. So if we were to scroll down to week 8, we see that this is our final week. And there are a series of deadlines. So I've adjusted this slightly to give us an extra day for the research prospectus, to give us a day to get that originality report, and I've listed this real clearly on what is due each day. And I'm going to send you a series of videos daily or announcements daily on what needs to be submitted by that day. So our first thing that we see is we have our originality report on day 3, August 22nd. That's followed by our research prospectus, the critical assignment, which is due on the day 4, the 23rd. We have a final exam on the 23rd as well. And then we have a journal entry, 24th, and our course eval, and that's that extra credit assignment to be submitted on day 5 and the 24th. So here on week 8, we are shut down by day 5 because I need to get all this corrected by the weekend so that you can close out this class and start your next class. So that's always the logic behind why I need these assignments in a little bit early, because I have grading deadlines. But let's look at that first, that originality report. Now, for those of you that are OPS students or CBU students, you realize that all critical assignments need to go through SafeAssign to ensure there's originality before we accept them from TaskStream. And that's across the board in all your courses. And that's the logic, or that's the reason why we're going to submit through SafeAssign. All we're looking for is it gives me a percentage of originality. I'm looking to make sure that it's not plagiarized, that you're not copying from another student. And from there, I'm going to give you the feedback that says that it's accurate or well done, good job. And then at that point, all you need to do is then submit it to TaskStream. But because of those steps, I cannot accept something in TaskStream before it goes through SafeAssign. So that's why I've set it up in those days, in those segments. So I need an originality report before we submit our critical assignment. So if we look at checking critical assignment for originality, we see that it's here, it's due. We can, all we need to do is attach this and agree that to submit my page to the global reference database and submit, and then I will be getting a notification on my end, and then I will give you the okay that it is clear to submit. So that is going to be our first step on the 22nd. Then we can move on to submitting our critical assignment into TaskStream. For those of you that here is our research prospectus template. Here is the rubric that's associated with that. We have the directions for submitting. If you are new and you haven't submitted anything to TaskStream before, and then the actual steps of submitting to TaskStream. And like I said, if you're an OPS student and you've had OPS classes here in the past, you are very familiar with how to submit into TaskStream. And if not, there is the directions. So that will cover our first 2 assignments. The originality report, that it needs to be due by August 22nd, and then your research prospectus on the 23rd. That is your critical assignment. I will be looking regularly to for your originality reports. And as soon as I get those and you receive feedback from me that's, like I said, an okay, well done, ready to submit, then you can move right into putting those into TaskStream. So that will get us through our first two assignments. The final exam is pretty straightforward, and there will be additional videos as we come throughout the week, or not so much videos, but announcements to let you all know of the deadlines that we have. On a final note, remember that we have extra credit that's available for this course. There's 10 points that are available for any of you. You should be getting an announcement almost on a daily on your smart evals for this course. All you need to do is complete your smart email and then just submit with a little comment. You know, if you just put submitted or completed and then just click submit, then you will get 10 additional points. And for many of you, that might be the difference between getting that grade or getting those transitional grades. So it's important. And obviously, I value your feedback. I look forward to your feedback. The university wants to hear about how this course, not only for the betterment of the course, but the betterment of this course and in the future. So that your feedback is incredibly important. So a quick video highlighting your deadlines. If you have any questions, issues, please get a hold of me. If you have any questions or problems with submitting to either a SafeAssign or TaskStream, email me as soon as possible. And like I said, I'm going to be checking the gradebook quite often so that you can get those feedback. And as soon as you get that feedback, go ahead and submit. So thanks for now. Have a good one, and I will talk to you very shortly.